you've stumbled upon this video, it's not a coincidence, so please take just 7 minutes of your time for this video. No matter who you are, you need to hear what's coming next, I promise you. By the time this short video ends, you'll feel so much better, and what you hear will forever change how you see yourself. Are you ready? In the mornings, an old sage who went to the forest to ponder deeply had settled under the shade of an ancient tree. At that moment, he heard a crow perched on a dry branch crying. The wise man, with a compassionate voice, asked, "Why are you crying?" The crow's voice was heavy with despair as it replied, "I am the most pitiful of all creatures. Children throw stones at me. Dogs chase me from their gardens. They say my feathers are an ugly black, and even when I sing, people drive me away. I wish I had never existed. I wish I could disappear." The wise man smiled with understanding, and after a moment of silence spoke, "You cannot control what others think or how they treat you. If you wish for everything to go according to your desires and reality differs from your expectations, that's when you begin to feel sad. So could your current sorrow stem from the difference between what is and what you think should be? But still, I will help you, dear crow. I can put an end to your pain. Tell me, if you had the power to change your nature, what would you choose to be?" Without hesitation, the crow answered, "A swan. A pure white swan. Everyone loves swans. They are graceful, elegant, and charming." The wise man said, "Before you rush to change your nature for someone else's, I want you to speak with a swan, the creature you admire. Are they truly as happy as you think?" A spark of hope flickered in the crow's eyes for the first time. Nearby, a swan was gliding on the surface of a lake. The crow approached and said, "You are so pure and graceful. Poets write verses about your elegance. You must be the happiest bird in the world." The swan's graceful neck drooped slightly as it replied, "But I'm not happy. There are so many beautiful colors in the world, yet I am only white. How I envy the parrot's colors, if only you knew. All day I'm nothing but white against white clouds. I'm barely noticed, barely remembered. A parrot adorned with rainbow feathers must know true happiness." So the crow set off to find a parrot. Soon it found one perched on a flowering tree. The crow landed beside it and said, "You are so colorful and beautiful. You must be the happiest bird in the world." The silent parrot ruffled its bright feathers and replied, "These colors are my curse. People cage us for our beauty. Even in this forest, I live in constant fear of trappers. But the peacock is different. I believe no bird knows happiness better than it. So majestic, not only beautiful, but worshipped and protected by people." The crow hurriedly flew miles until it found a peacock in a temple garden. Temple visitors were offering flowers and food to this magnificent bird. "Finally," thought the crow, "I've found a bird that possesses happiness." When the people left, the crow approached the peacock and said, "Dear peacock, you are so beautiful that thousands come to see you. Meanwhile, when people see me, they immediately flee in fear. You must be the happiest bird in the world." But when the crowd dispersed, the truth emerged. The peacock lived behind walls, its feet bound by golden chains. As it walked toward its cage, it replied, "I too once thought I was the most beautiful and happiest bird in the world. But because of my beauty, I was locked in this cage. They call it worship, but it's a prison of admiration. They pluck my colorful feathers and it hurts so much. On top of that, they force me to dance. Do you know what I dream of, dear crow? To fly freely, to choose my own path. When I see you soaring in the sky, going wherever you wish, my heart aches with envy. If only I could be as free as you." The crow was suddenly stunned and didn't know what to say. "But everyone hates me," it cried. The peacock let out a deep sigh and added, "And that is your freedom. No one covets your feathers. Your wings are your freedom." As if no time had passed, the crow returned to the old sage sitting under the shade of the ancient tree. "Now I'm beginning to understand," it said. "The swan's beauty traps it. The parrot's colors confine it to fear. The peacock's splendor binds it with golden chains, but I am free. I've always been free. I am free to fly, free to choose, free to exist. My struggles are the price of my freedom." The wise man smiled and said, The greatest poverty is not having little, but constantly wanting more. The deepest prison is not made of steel, but built from comparisons. And the strongest chains are not made of gold. The crow realized that happiness begins the moment we stop wishing to be something we are not. From that day on, when the crow looked at its reflection, it no longer saw an ugly black bird. It saw a creature as vast as the boundless sky it soared through, as free as the wind that carried it, and as rich as the life it chose to embrace. We've reached the end of this wisdom-filled story, dear friends. I hope you've enjoyed this magnificent lesson. Not only the crow, but even an ant or a single leaf falling from a branch can teach us profound lessons. Because like a tree with roots deep in the earth, we too are rooted in this nature, all connected to one another. As Marcus Aurelius said, what harms the bee harms the hive. Just like the crow, we can spend our lives wishing to be someone else, or we can discover who we already are. Let us be like a crow that discovers itself, dear friends. Let us now understand. True freedom is not changing what you are, but letting go of what you think you should be. Thank you for watching.